Hey everybody, it's the one and only Brooklyn. Yes, honey. And I'm here sitting down with the lovely Gloria Okoye, right? Yes, I got it right. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to WorldWide Entertainment TV. No, thank you for being here. This young lady that's sitting beside me, I actually know you through a gentleman. His name is Spin. Shout out to Spin, One Mic Educators. Check them out as well on Instagram as well. Follow them. And you do poetry. You actually brought tears to my eyes when both myself and Aretha from Develop Me Youth, our organization Develop Me Youth Center, we actually came to the poetry reading and you were there. And you brought tears to my eyes, girl. You made me open up. Not like that, gentlemen. Relax. But you already know.
It's my self-published book, a Kintsugi memoir. I'll be sharing a piece. This is dedicated to my former high school teacher, Deborah. She played a big part in telling me to share my story, and that's why I've been sharing my stories with you for the past decade. It's called Thank You, and she was the first, when I first got my first batch of books, I quickly ran, took the bus all the way from the west to the east just to give her this copy. Thank you, Deborah. I thank you. Thank you for believing in my words. You've seen 50 years of life through the windows of a 17-year-old. You've seen the potential and power of my lived stories, and you pushed me to share them with the world. In each droplet of endurance, you saw the ripples of good news spreading. When I was trying to paint a perfect picture, you told me the picture ain't perfect, but it's beyond beautiful and majestic with all its errors. When life broke me into halves, you were by my side as we started to stitch it back together. And even though the cracks are visible, I remember you told me to write from the perspective of peace, pouring through and enhance them. Open doors so my work could be heard. You snapped my negative mode into an inspirational symphony. I cherish each encouragement like classic musical notes. A hidden valuable this world tries to smooth her out, but we both outshine to prove them wrong. Thank you for being my second mother.
So I met when we came down there. You were doing your poem, and you touched a lot of people, not only just me, but Aretha, as I was saying before. And I just wanted to know what inspired you to do this book. I know you've been doing poetry, but what inspired you to do this book? And tell us about the book.
So I used to be a blogger, and I was blogging. I was putting all my poetry in it. And then a lot of people said, hey, you should put a book together because it'll be really amazing. So I decided, hey, let me just delete my blog. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't. And I was like, okay, let me finish this book. So it took me 5 years. And through life, because our perspectives and views, it changes. So a lot of the poems that I had from my blog that was in the book, I took it out. And there was two pieces, the two major pieces that I couldn't finish until the life situation happened. So that kind of held me back too.
So when you talk about life experiences, I know that when mental health is like a major issue in the Black community and stuff like that. How did you deal with like going through everything you were going through? Like what allowed you to get to where you are now?
I allowed myself to grieve. I allowed myself to put it on paper, because I know recently I share my stories more by talking, but I'm really a shy person. I don't really need to talk about my whole entire life.
Girl, you shy?
And also learning that even when I was sharing my stories and people were saying, hey, I actually was inspired by you, I'm actually seeking help. I'm going to have through a healing journey. And with that, I was like, hey, if this is working for everyone, what about me? So I started to take what they're doing. I was like, okay. And yeah.
So when you say that you're a shy person, you say that, but when you get up in front of that, that when you get up in front of the crowd, because you got up in front of the crowd, you didn't seem shy. Your personality shines, everything. I would never know that you were shy. And take it for what it is. I could be like, look at this face. Does she look like she's shy at all? No. But yeah. So how did you get involved with Spin, with One Mic Educators? How did you guys connect on that level?
So I used to go to Rise. I still go to Rise too, and
Shout out to Rise.
of course. And through Rise, I met a lot of people, and then eventually I got connected with Spin through like a mutual friend. And yeah, I've been with Spin ever since. I was with One Mic Educators. I was honestly dealing with a writer's block. I wanted to throw this whole entire book out the door, and through like the writing prompts and digging even deeper into like the self-esteem, the reason, the actual roots to why I'm having a writer's block. Yeah, Spin just pulled it out through the writing prompts and everything. So
I told you guys, man. Shout out to my boy Spin. Anybody who's from the Jane and Finch area community, anybody who deals with Toronto community housing, if you don't know the name Spin, I really don't know who you are. You don't know what time it is. But once again, shout out to my boy Spin. Shout out to One Mic Educators. Follow them on Instagram, because he's doing a real good job and stuff like that. And he also does poetry himself too. He's really good. He can spit. He's really good. So you do have kids, correct? How is the mother life? I am not a mother yet, but what is one thing that you can or give me like a few little tips that I can get, that I can bring with me when I'm ready to pop a little one? What would you say is like, how do you balance being a mom and being an entrepreneur as well?
I have them involved. I get them involved. So even my children, like especially when they were big, like babies, and I push them in a stroller, they come to my shows. Nice. Yeah, they come to my shows. Also, like even with the book, I read the poems to them and say, hey, do you like it? What do you like? Ask for their opinion.
Nice.
And support. I know this society, I find like this part of the world, we kind of lose the whole entire, it takes a village to raise a child.
Facts.
And I am privileged enough to like have my family who supports me and friends who support me. So my children comes with them. So whenever I'm like traveling, whatever, my family supports me. Nice. So definitely find that community to support, the community who pushes you to strive in your art. And they can even bring the kids with you while you're performing. They could play with them and stuff. Yeah.
Nice. That's good, because we talk about that all the time on the show about support. When artists come here, I ask them about their support system, because in order for you to strive and do big things and stuff like that, you do have to have a strong support system. And especially when you're a mother, you have to have support, because it's kind of hard to do that. So is there any one of your kids that you believe is going to follow in your footsteps? Probably. Has any of them like blown your mind, like with their creativity and things like that?
All of them. Aaliyah is a dancer. I actually put her in ballet classes now.
Nice.
Lily, she's a storyteller. Oh yeah, she will tell you every single. Gabriella, she's a gymnastic. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put her in dancing class.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh no, Lily's also a drama queen. So.
Nice. You need to put them in the arts.
Yeah, I think I should bring them.
And stuff like that. That's good.
Yeah.
That is, so you have 3 girls.
Yes.
Oh girl. Do you need a hug? Do you need a hug? Because I would need a hug if it's okay. I'm gonna hug you.
I want to be pretty too.
Oh.
I told them they have to work. I look at the legal age working.
Well, you are pretty and you have the nice hair. Guys, this is Becky with the good hair, and I'm not talking about weave boo-boo. This is the real deal Holyfield, all right? Just remember that. Just because Beyonce was talking about Becky with the good hair doesn't mean she has to be Caucasian, Malaysian. Yes, honey. So I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So what are some things that you do when it's time for you to write? Like, what gets you in your creative mode? Like, what's your thing? Do you have to like go outside to like a park, sit by a bench? Is it more of a you go and you have a room, or is it more like scented candles? You have to, because when it comes to poetry and writing and stuff like that, everyone has different things that they do. So what is something that you do that helps you with your creativity besides your kids helping you?
I write on the subway. Like, yeah.
Wait, the regular subway? The noisy subway?
Yeah.
That's how you know you're tough, because I couldn't do that.
Yeah, so I write on the subway. Sometimes I have my headphones. Sometimes I should be listening to, not like eavesdrop on people's conversation, but just people talking. And for some reason, I'm like, I could write a whole entire story just by leaving like one word or one sentence.
I don't care what you say. I would eavesdrop on people's conversations because some of them are very, very, very interesting. I was on the subway the other day. No, boo-boo.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to listen because there's times when, especially by like college, and Friday nights. Yeah, I'm just like, okay, this is where my headphones come. But that's one way. The second one that I prefer more is by nature. So like by the falls, by the Hamilton Falls. I think it's called Albion Falls. I forgot. I have to search it up again. But the Humber Trail, the Humber River Trail, even Scarborough Bluffs when I'm like in Scarborough. Yeah, just like nature. I prefer nature.
That's good. So you're a nature type of person. Oh, girl, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not a nature person. I went camping one year with an all-girls group, and I told them never again. They put us in tents. They made us live the real deal Holyfield life. And I told them, I said, I'm black, first off, and black people don't go camping. And I see this is the reason why we don't go camping. Yeah, they wanted me to take water. No, man, too much. Nah, I need to wash the coochie. I can't be doing that. I need shower. I need hot water. I need those things. But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Once again, I'm sorry. But yeah, so everybody, you know me, I gotta get the juice. So, do you have a significant other? Boom.
We're really gonna go there?
Not really, but you could just, do you? Valentine's Day is coming up, honey. You know what I mean? I'm going to be Mrs. Cupid. You feel me? So holla at me, Brooklyn Honey 23. If you need me to hook you up with somebody, holla at me.
Matchmaker?
I'm a matchmaker. Kevin, let her know, Kev.
Well, I mean, you could take your shot.
So in that case, men, listen, man, you have to come with the credentials and stuff like that. So if you had to choose a Valentine, what would you go for? Would you go for a man that, would you rather a man with wealth? Would you rather a man with health? With like, man that's healthy and stuff like that. Doesn't matter how much money he makes, whatever. Or would you rather a man who has like dreams and aspirations? He doesn't have a job, lives with his mama, but has dreams and aspirations. Which one would you? Health, wealth, or dreams? Which one would you go with if you had a choice?
If I had a choice, lives with the mama. I actually don't mind big families. I come from a big family, so I actually feel more comfortable if like both sides of the family all live in one big house. So
Nice.
just to let you know. No job. Is he pursuing his dreams still, or is he just sitting in this
He's
couch?
just telling you, like every other person, hey, I got dreams. I want to be a rapper. I want to be a doctor or whatever. But he's not doing anything. He's just at home chilling,
Nah.
drinking, smoking,
Nah.
using all your money.
No. Health.
So you're going with health.
What is-
Going with health.
Yeah, because with dreams, I'm like, have your dreams, please. Now take the steps.
But you gotta work.
Yeah, like literally, if even you're not a job, but I see you like actually going to school, taking not even school, like certificate courses, and knowing that you're actually going somewhere,
Yeah.
I will invest in it. But there is gonna be there's gonna be a time when I'm like, yo, boy, what are you doing?
Just like the mom.
Yeah,
Just like the mom.
yeah.
Yes, you see? So she's going with health. I'm telling you straight up. I will deal with the wealth. Yes, I will. The reason being is because I'll have my own money, but two is better than one. And also, if you get sick, you can take care of yourself because you're rich. Duh. And you obviously are rich because you had dreams and aspirations. That's why you became rich in the first place. So yeah, I'll go with the wealthy. Yeah, anytime. Huh? Hell no. That beanbag, toupee wearing, orange face, freckled ass man, I don't want no parts of. I'm sorry.
Wisdom, please. Have wisdom. Please.
So she'll take the health with the wisdom. Yeah. Correct?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So once again, if you guys want, a date with this lovely one-on-one with Gloria Doling, you have to hit me up. Brooklyn Honey 23. I ain't playing. Kevin is still on the market, ladies. Don't worry. We'll get a picture with his shirt off, all oily, so you guys can see what you're working with. I told you already, Kevin, I'm not stopping until you get a girl, man. I'm not stopping. So what are some things that you tell your daughters? Like, what are when you were going through your situation, and I know it was hard for you, what are some things that you said to your daughters for them to, because I know they were worried about their mom and stuff like that. What helped all of you guys get through what you got through? Because I know for you it may have been hard, but when it comes to kids and certain things, it's really hard on them. So what helped you all get through, or what motivated you, and things like that?
This sounds so cheesy, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it loud and proud. Korean drama. Historical Korean dramas.
Korean dramas?
Yeah. Like Dae Chun-gam, Don Yi.
What? No, rewind. Don Q? That's what you...
No, Don.
Sorry, Don Q. My bad. Shout out to Don Q, my man Don Q. Holla at me, man.
Don Yi, Dae Chun-gam, I said it in Canto, but it means Jewel in the Kitchen Palace. And like, I think it's like the storylines where like, if you, like these stories usually start with like, like orphan or like have family, but then like the kid talk too much,
Yeah.
and the palace police kind of, makes you, disappear. And just starting off from like rock bottom and actually competing their way to like going to the palace, or going to like, and even just changing their character. Like some people could be like bitter and they want to do revenge, but in the long run, meeting with like inspirational people, wise people, they change their perspectives and they actually start to do good. And so that's how I got the saying about picking up the shattered pieces of your broken. You pick up the pieces of your shattered reflection and you make it anew. So, yeah.
Yes, honey. Girl, when you said Korean drama, I was gonna say, is it like black people drama? Is it like our drama? Like, girl, what you doing? Where you going? Like, is it that? Your man, I slept with your man type drama? Like, you guys go through that type of drama too? Or is it like the African movies? Cause, who used to watch the African movies? I know you guys know about them things. My homegirl's mom, shout out to Janet. Anybody from Falstaff knows her, Johnny P. Holla at me. She had the biggest collection of African movies in the world. I think she had about 3 suitcases full of African movies. Anybody who knows Janet can tell you. Beyonce, boy, African Beyonce. My sister. My sister. No, but shout out to Johnny P. Chin, my homegirl Chin and stuff like that, and shout out to Lakeisha and of course, the whole family. But I'm just saying, like, I learned from her watching. She put me on the African movie. So once again, shout out to Johnny P, the best cook in Falstaff that was in Falstaff when she used to live here. So before we wrap up and things like that, I know you're going to give us a taste of your book and stuff like that. But I know that this book right here, let me put it up. Zoom in. Zoom. You did it? And then I'm going to turn it because she has a saying on the back. And if you see at the bottom, one mic educators. So I know you were saying that this book took you 5 years to write, and it was because you stopped your blog and stuff like that. Was it hard stopping your blog? Like, was it like one of those things that you sat down and you said, should I not? Or was it more of a, I can't do the blog and I can't write at the same time, so one has to go? Was it that a choice of yours, or was it somebody, or was it like a mentor that said, listen, you're a great writer, you gave them what you had on the blogs, now it's time to switch it up and put it in a book? How did you go about making that decision? Because I know it was probably hard for you.
Yeah, because I had quite a lot of views, especially like supporters from UK and America, or USA, because I know Spain's like, Spain, yes, USA, not America. I know.
Correct you.
So USA. I had a lot of international supporters. So, but then I realized when it was stopping me from the growth of the book, because I was always concentrating on the blog, and it took a lot of time too. So I was like, I'm gonna sacrifice this blog. I really wish I didn't. I'm gonna sacrifice this blog, and I'm gonna put all my attention to the book. And yeah, it hurt. It hurt. It was like send that baby off.
But it hurt to let it go. It hurt to let it go, but you came out with a masterpiece. Yeah. So you know what they say all the time, like, you know, God doesn't give you more than you can handle. You understand what I mean? And God probably looked at it and said to you, listen, I know you're reaching out to everybody out in the UK, the US, and stuff like that, but there's people out here in your own city who needs to hear all of this. Even though you're attracting attention internationally, you still want your base at your house, at your home, to feel the same presence that everybody else is feeling. So I feel like that's what happened. It was basically God's way of saying, listen, you can always start back up your blog at any time, but a book is something that you could cherish for a lifetime. Your kids can now go to school and say, hey, my mommy wrote a book. What did your mommy do? What did your mommy do? My mama just sits down at home and waits for daddy to come home and give her bread. Well, tell your mom she needs to be an entrepreneur like my mom. Like, this right here is an inspiration to all young women. Like, you have three daughters, and for them to see that their mom went through all the things that you went through, the trials, the tribulations, the hurt, the pain, all of that, and you came out still on top and you're still going. You're an inspiration, not only to your daughter, to me, to young women, to young people out here. Because like what I said, the first day I met you, you brought tears to my eyes. And you made me stand in front of a bunch of people and tell a bunch of people certain things that I never in a million years thought I would say. So it was like, I thank you. And I thank you for being here on the chair. And I thank Spin again for introducing me to you and stuff like that. But I definitely want you to read us one of your favorites. And also, before you read, I just want you to let everybody know where they can find your book, how they can contact you and stuff like that, and any upcoming events if for the next week, 2 months, whatever.
So if you're in like GTA and you see me in person, I usually have copies on me. Come say hi. It's $20, and I also accept e-transfers. So boom, ha, got you there. You can also DM me, slide into the DMs. Not like, but slide in DMs. No. Anyways, it's G.L._GLOWZ. Or you could do, oh, my shirt.
Yes, your shirt, girl. Yes.
AUTHOR_GLOWZ. Or you could, honestly, once you hashtag Akinsugi Memoir.
So once again, thank you so much for coming to Worldwide Entertainment TV and sitting on the big comfy couch with the one and only Brooklyn. Oh, I love this girl, Gloria. The next time you write a book, girl, write one about me. I could tell you a bunch of stories, girl. You will have like chapters and chapters and chapters, boo. Boo boo.
I was actually thinking of making a collection called the Hood Chronicles.
Hood, yo, man, them. Reach out to me, Brooklyn Honey 23. You heard that? Hood Chronicles, dog. Yes, it's about time, because a lot of you guys are not street smart. So we need things like this to educate you guys in the hood. I know that's probably not what your book's going to be about, but still, Hood Chronicles.
One called Street 101.
Yo, I'm done. You guys heard it here first, Done, no. Gal them out.
Hidden treasure. A young mind once sought counsel from the elders. Entering realms, listen to ancestral spirits and creator for guidance. This young soul climbed up hills, only to find the other side is full of mountains. Fell into ditches, only to tumble into grand canyons.
Blew out sparks just for it to breathe into wildfires. Wondering what went wrong when the ocean's just on the other side of the forest. Gripping onto a candle in typhoon valleys with one hand, asking why does it go out, while holding a protective lantern with the other. Viewed it as a useless piece of metal, when it provides a pure aura of artistic healing answers. Keep digging. A mine full of precious ores is within reach. We tend to turn away just as our goals are right underneath our bare feet. This young prodigy was truly an ancient butterfly of resilience, developing into full bloom inside cocoon that seems silent, hidden treasure.